decided to sit outside for this video, albeit it's a little bit windy and you hear the birds and stuff chirping. I thought I'd talk to you guys about the few reports that I'm starting to hear, especially with people in trade and stuff, and they're starting to talk about it really early days. And this is about the 300 Series Landcruiser. They're a really expensive car to start off with. Like, they started at like $120,000, $130,000, and they worked their way up all the way up to like $150,000, $160,000. Ridiculous amount of money to be paying for what I say a car that's still got to prove itself. Not to mention Toyota have already stopped and ceased production on it for the time being. However, there's two major things that are starting to come out and come to light about the 300. One of those is the change between the two turbos. You may have heard about this, but the way the bi-turbo system works, it'll shift from the smaller turbo to the bigger turbo, or vice versa, and there is a lull in power. There's dynographs proving that, there's on-road tests proving that. I personally haven't driven a 300 series. If I do, then I'll talk about it. However, yeah, a lot of people are talking about that and saying that that is an issue. The other problem that they're starting to notice now, and this is for aftermarket manufacturers, get on this stuff if you can, because you want to get into the market early if this is a problem. And they've got dusting issues. Surprise, surprise. People have done as little as 2,000, 3,000 Ks light off-road work, and the airboxes are dusted. And that's from Toyota. So people are already talking about the whole grease, to grease the seal. I've got videos on when the greasing the seal actually works. You can do that. The problem is trying to find an airbox or an aftermarket airbox at this point in time, because there's A, not a lot of 300s out there, and B, there's not a lot of R&D at the moment with the airbox, and you need one that flows as good, if not better, than the factory airbox. So yeah, there may be a couple of places out there that do aftermarket airboxes, but get onto it, guys. If you have a 300 or you've got one on order, start looking at the airboxes, because they are another dusting problem. And everyone thinks, well, Toyota would have solved this, surely to Christ. You had the 200 series that, you know, was prone for dusting. No, they haven't fixed it. So time will tell. It may have been just a few reports on some vehicles, maybe incorrectly installed, maybe early warping, maybe, you know, some airbox tolerance problems, but I doubt it. And I think that this may actually be an issue if Toyota doesn't get onto it. They didn't want to solve the 200 series airbox problem. They said that they did, they never did. Yeah, so look into it. Yeah, that's all I can say. Other than that, this seems to be an okay car from what I've heard. Personally, I'm not interested in one. I don't want one. I love my 200 series too much. But yeah, just reports and from what people are saying, just be a little bit cautious if you're going to purchase one. My rule of thumb that I always go off is you never purchase the first of anything. Doesn't matter what it is. New phone, new computer, whatever. You never purchase the first, ever. Oh, you look at the first iPhone that came out, the amount of issues that happened with that, right? You never purchase the first of anything. And yeah, you wait till they've been out for a while, they iron out the kinks, they do maybe a little bit of a refresh, then you go and get it. You never ever get the first. So anyway, guys, hope this helps. If you've got a 300, check it, because yeah, like I said, people are reporting dusting already, and they're running the same or very similar panel style filter. But yeah, I reckon it's getting through the filter element itself, because it's already been proven the filter elements leak dust. They let dust through. Toyota say it's okay. However, any dust in the intake I don't believe is okay. But yeah. Anyway, till next time, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I'm looking into the sun right now. Until next time, take care.